New Futures is a nonprofit, nonpartisan policy and advocacy organization in Concord. We work on a wide variety of different issues ranging from public health, early childhood, behavioral health. Our mission is to improve the health and well-being of all Granite Staters through public policy change and civic empowerment. Regardless of what the political climate looks like, regardless of how challenging times are, we are there every single year providing education, outreach, support, facts and information to our policymakers so that they can make informed decisions. This year is a state budget year, meaning that almost every single priority in every policy bucket that New Futures works on is going to be up for some level of debate. This is probably going to be the most challenging budget year that we've encountered in the last 10 years. Just due to funding shortfalls, the ending of federal relief funds, and we need to figure out how we're going to support and protect the programs that we've advocated for. This past year, we worked on a bill around differential payment for childcare. So what differential payment is, it's essentially a rate increase for childcare providers who are providing support and service to kids with developmental and other disabilities. In New Hampshire, we had an issue where children who were at risk of developmental disability or delay were not eligible for differential payment. There were long waits for these children to be appropriately assessed. The differential payment change that we were successful in being able to advocate for this past year expanded the ability for families who have children with higher needs to be able to get support when and where they needed it in childcare. That bill actually died about 4 times and was resuscitated by our policy staff and the coalition that was working behind it. We did not stop. We did not take no for an answer. And in the end, the policy passed, and it's one that is going to benefit hundreds of kids in this state. Advocacy and policy work is a marathon. It's not a sprint. And even when we have wins that feel like, we may have compromised on something and not gotten quite what we wanted, it is something that we can build on every single year. And when you do have those large milestone years where you get $65 million in public investments in childcare, it's because there were years of tiny steps behind that led to the moment that was possible. And having the consistency of being there, being at the table, establishing relationships, establishing trust, not only with our electeds, but with other partners around the table, within the community. And we really saw the rise of voices around tables and an enhanced level of coordination that we had not necessarily seen. We don't ever work on issues in isolation. It's really the partnership and the community with other nonprofit organizations working towards the same goal that makes the work so special.